1. Vienna, Austria. While Vienna is known for its classical beauty and rich history, the city can feel very formal and traditional. If you're looking for a place with a laid-back or edgy vibe, Vienna's orderly and polite atmosphere may feel a bit too serious. 2. Mexico City, Mexico. At a high altitude, Mexico City can be challenging for those unaccustomed to thin air. The sprawling size of the city also means getting around can be time-consuming, so if you're not a fan of big cities, it might feel overwhelming. 3. Canberra, Australia. Australia's capital is known for being quiet and government-centric, which can make it feel a bit dull compared to other major Australian cities. If you're seeking a lively urban experience, Canberra's calm and orderly atmosphere may feel too reserved. 4. Kathmandu, Nepal. Set in a valley surrounded by mountains, Kathmandu is both vibrant and chaotic. The city's busy, narrow streets can feel overwhelming for those who enjoy wide open spaces, and the high-altitude location isn't ideal if you're not used to it. 5. Muscat, Oman. Muscat is known for its rich history and beautiful coastline, but the city's arid, hot climate can be challenging. If you're used to cooler or more moderate climates, Muscat's scorching temperatures may take some getting used to. 6. Seoul, South Korea. Seoul is a vibrant, densely populated city with towering skyscrapers and a high-tech lifestyle. If you prefer a slower pace or aren't a fan of hyper-modern, bustling urban settings, Seoul may feel overwhelming. 7. Suva, Fiji. Suva is the capital, but it doesn't offer the pristine beaches often associated with Fiji. It's more industrial and rainy, so if you're expecting a postcard tropical paradise, you might be surprised by Suva's more urban character. 8. Oslo, Norway. Oslo is a beautiful city, but it's known for its high cost of living. Simple meals or everyday purchases can be surprisingly expensive, so if you're traveling on a budget, Oslo may feel out of reach. 9. Amman, Jordan. Amman is a fascinating mix of ancient and modern, but it's also a desert city, which can mean hot, dry weather with limited green spaces. If you're looking for lush scenery, Amman's arid environment might not appeal to you. 10. Dhaka, Bangladesh. Dhaka is one of the most densely populated cities in the world, with a bustling pace that can feel chaotic. The sheer number of people and activity can be overwhelming if you're more comfortable in open spaces or quieter settings. 11. Brussels, Belgium. Known for its blend of modernity and history, Brussels has a reputation for rainy weather. The city's climate can be cool and damp much of the year, so if you're seeking sunshine, you may be disappointed. 12. Baku, Azerbaijan. Baku is a blend of historic architecture and modern skyscrapers, but its windy and dry climate might not be comfortable for everyone. If you're not a fan of harsh winds, Baku's breezy streets might not be ideal. 13. Reykjavik, Iceland. The remote and often chilly city of Reykjavik may not be ideal if you're looking for warmth. Long winters and short summer days can be hard if you're sensitive to cold or prefer more sunshine. 14. Caracas, Venezuela. Though Caracas has beautiful mountains nearby, it's also known for its high cost of living and economic challenges. If you're seeking an easygoing and affordable trip, Caracas may feel a bit tense and pricey. 15. Warsaw, Poland. Warsaw is a modern city with a vibrant history, but it can feel a bit industrial due to post-war architecture. If you're looking for a city with an older, more picturesque European feel, you might find Warsaw lacking. 16. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Riyadh has strict laws around dress and behavior, especially for women, which can feel restrictive for visitors. If you're used to a more relaxed environment, the city's conservative rules may make it difficult to feel comfortable. 17. Lima, Peru. Lima's coastal location brings frequent fog and gray skies, which can feel gloomy. If you need bright, sunny days for outdoor activities, Lima's climate may not provide the sunny atmosphere you're hoping for. 18. Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi is close to incredible natural parks, but its busy city life can feel stressful. If you're looking for a calm, quiet getaway, the hustle and bustle of Nairobi might be more than you bargained for. 19. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Addis Ababa is set at a high altitude, which can lead to altitude sickness for some. The city's layout and infrastructure are still developing, so if you're expecting a more polished urban experience, it might feel rugged. 20. Manila, Philippines. The heat and humidity in Manila can be intense, especially in the summer. Coupled with heavy traffic and bustling streets, the climate can make it feel particularly exhausting. 21. Paris, France. Paris is stunning, but it's known to be pricey, especially when it comes to food and accommodation. Additionally, some visitors find Parisians a bit distant, which can feel challenging if you're expecting warm hospitality. 22. Luanda, Angola. Luanda has a stunning coastline but is also one of the most expensive cities in Africa. If you're looking for an affordable destination, Luanda's high prices for basics might be off-putting. 23. Algiers, Algeria. Algiers has a mix of French colonial and North African architecture, but it's known for its conservative culture. If you're looking for a more liberal atmosphere, Algiers might feel a bit restrictive. 24. Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo is vibrant and packed with things to do, but it's also very crowded. The pace and energy can feel draining for those looking for a more relaxed travel experience. 25. Kuwait City, Kuwait. The capital of Kuwait is hot and dry most of the year. The climate is so extreme that summers can be difficult to handle, and the city's modest nightlife might not appeal to everyone looking for variety. 26. Rabat, Morocco. While charming, Rabat lacks the lively souks and tourist atmosphere found in other Moroccan cities. If you're expecting vibrant markets and crowds, Rabat may feel a bit subdued. 27. Islamabad, Pakistan. Known for its greenery and organized layout, Islamabad lacks the bustling energy found in other Pakistani cities. If you're seeking a lively street life, it might feel too quiet and residential. 28. Port Louis, Mauritius. Port Louis is a bustling port city, but it doesn't have the stunning beaches or resorts often associated with Mauritius. If you're looking for a beach paradise, Port Louis may feel too urban. 29. Hanoi, Vietnam. Hanoi has a rich cultural history, but the motorbike traffic and honking can feel overwhelming. If you're not used to noisy, busy streets, Hanoi's sensory overload might be challenging. 30. Quito, Ecuador. At over 9,000 feet above sea level, Quito can cause altitude sickness for some visitors. If you're sensitive to high altitudes, Quito's mountain location may feel uncomfortable. 31. Montevideo, Uruguay. Montevideo is relaxed and charming, but its pace is much slower than other capitals in South America. If you're looking for excitement or nightlife, the quiet atmosphere here might feel a bit sleepy. 32. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Riyadh is known for its ultra-hot desert climate and strict regulations, making it a difficult destination for those who want a more open and relaxed environment, especially when it comes to dress codes and nightlife. 33. Nouakchott, Mauritania. Nouakchott is quiet and set in a desert environment. The lack of greenery and natural water bodies might make it feel barren if you prefer lush landscapes. 34. Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. The capital of Mongolia is extremely cold in winter, with temperatures often dropping well below freezing. If you're not a fan of cold climates, Ulaanbaatar's harsh winters can be challenging. 35. Bucharest, Romania. Bucharest has unique Soviet-era architecture, which can feel austere and stark if you're used to more traditional European cityscapes. The city's style might feel a bit heavy for some travelers. 36. Ottawa, Canada. Ottawa is clean, organized, and very government-focused. While it's beautiful and historical, the city lacks the liveliness of Montreal or Toronto, so if you're looking for bustling nightlife or a vibrant cultural scene, Ottawa might feel a bit too reserved and quiet. 37. Washington, D.C., USA. The U.S. Capitol is full of iconic landmarks, but the city can feel quite formal and political. With constant events and protests around Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C. might feel intense and heavy for travelers hoping for a more relaxed atmosphere. 38. London, United Kingdom. London's iconic landmarks and historical attractions are fantastic, but it's also known for dreary weather. With frequent rain, high prices, and busy streets, those who prefer sunny days, calm settings, or budget-friendly options might find London a bit challenging. 39. Berlin, Germany. Berlin is lively, edgy, and artistic, but it has a bit of a gritty feel, with graffiti-covered walls and a party scene that can be overwhelming for some. If you're looking for a pristine, polished city experience, Berlin's alternative vibe might feel a bit rough around the edges. 40. Rome, Italy. Rome's ancient history is captivating, but it's also incredibly crowded and noisy. During peak tourist seasons, you'll find long lines at major attractions and busy streets, which can feel exhausting for those looking to avoid large crowds. 41. Madrid, Spain. Madrid is a lively, cultural city with endless entertainment, but summer temperatures can soar. The dry heat can be intense, and if you're sensitive to high temperatures, Madrid's summer climate might be uncomfortable. 42. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Buenos Aires has a rich culture and a buzzing nightlife, but the city can feel intense with bustling streets and noise at all hours. If you're looking for tranquility, Buenos Aires might feel overwhelming with its non-stop energy. 43. Santiago, Chile. Santiago is surrounded by mountains, which make for beautiful scenery but also trap pollution in the valley. During winter, the smog can be thick, making it less ideal for people who prefer fresh, clean air and clear skies. 44. Athens, Greece. Athens is filled with ancient ruins and historical sites, but it's also crowded, hot in the summer, and can feel gritty with its graffiti-covered walls. If you're hoping for a more polished experience, the urban side of Athens might not be what you're expecting. 45. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam is famous for its canals and relaxed vibe, but the sheer number of tourists can make it feel congested. The small streets and popular areas can get packed, so if you're not a fan of crowds, Amsterdam's tourist hotspots may feel overwhelming. 46. Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm is clean, organized, and beautiful, but it can be very expensive, especially for food and accommodation. If you're on a budget or prefer affordable travel options, Stockholm's high costs might make it hard to enjoy everything the city has to offer. 47. Dublin, Ireland. Dublin has a friendly vibe and lively pubs, but it's also known for being rainy and chilly most of the year. If you're expecting a sunny getaway, Dublin's unpredictable weather and damp climate might be a surprise. 48. Prague, Czech Republic. Prague is beautiful and historic, but its growing popularity means it's often packed with tourists. The crowded squares and busy attractions can detract from the experience if you're looking for a peaceful or quiet destination. 49. Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon is stunning with its hilltop views and coastal vibe, but navigating the city's steep hills can be exhausting. If you're not a fan of constant uphill walks, Lisbon's challenging geography might be a workout you weren't expecting. 50. Budapest, Hungary. Budapest's thermal baths and grand architecture are a draw, but the city can get very hot in summer and cold in winter. The extremes in weather might be off-putting if you prefer mild, consistent temperatures. That's a wrap on 50 capital cities that might not be everyone's cup of tea. There's a destination for every type of traveler, so it's all about finding what fits your preferences. As always, see you next time on Earth Basics.